salvation, and happiness. It's your season. It's your time. God has plans for your life, to prosper you, and to give you hope and a future. Join us and learn how God's love and power can bring hope and happiness to your life. This is your opportunity for motivation, encouragement, and purpose.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Hey, go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where the beat we compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA.
Hey everybody, what's really happening? Woo! So welcome to another edition of the HBCU Alumni House Party. I'm your host, Anthony Brown. I got my good friend always from San Antonio, Texas. Say hello, Monique.
Hey, everybody. How are you today?
So how are things down in Texas?
Busy. It's been a busy season for us. But, hey, we getting the advocacy done.
Listen, so we're going to jump right into it. So we don't even have a headline for today. We're going to jump right into our hot topic of the day. Now, listen, Monique, I know you are working with young people and helping them get to college.
Yes.
Now, what is a good resource that you can use to help students apply for school?
Well, we definitely have been using the HBCU Common College app. And then we also, we connect the schools with the scholars. So
awesome. So listen, speaking of the HBCU app, actually, it's called the Common Black College application, right? And right now you can apply to 67 HBCUs with one application. Now, our good friend Robert Mason, okay, who started this company some years ago, over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember when he started the school with the company with maybe like 10 HBCUs. Now it's 67.
That's good.
Robert has now written a book. Yes.
Wow.
He's written a book called The Man Behind the Common Black College Application. And now listen, he's got a story to tell. And real quick, this book right now is already on Amazon as one of the hottest new releases in the category of higher education administration. So kudos to my good brother, Robert Mason, for doing that. So I had a chance, Monique, to chat with Robert about all of, a little bit about how he got started with his friend Ron, about the book itself, and just to kind of get some more background. So I'm excited to talk because, again, today, the hot topic is the man behind the Common Black College application. Wow. So I know you've used this, right?
I do. And I think it's a great resource, even if you don't know much about HBCUs, because it gives you a chance to, you can create a tracker, you can track, talk to the schools and learn information on there too. So it's a good resource.
All right. So let's go and talk with Robert about his good friend Ron and how he even got started with this whole business.
Probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I was having a conversation with Ron Neal. Ron is like a little brother, like a younger brother to me. And we were talking about the CBCA. And Ron said to me, and at that point he was calling it EDU, he was like, Rob, do you understand the impact, the footprint, the people that the Common Black College application has helped? And, I hadn't up to that point. I mean, I know the sheer gravity of what it has meant to literally hundreds of thousands of people that have completed the Common Black College app, but I've never really thought about it to any real extent until Ron said to me, Rob, this is real. And almost from that day forward, I've thought of the Common Black College app more so as an educational lifeline than anything else.
And that's what it's all about, that educational lifeline. For him to be able to provide an opportunity for students who may not be able to afford application fees.
That part. Because application fees can be expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And for you to be able to apply to over 60 schools for $20, that helps our lower income families or our independent scholars, because there are some scholars that are independent. I mean, that's realistic, being that I do deal with a lot of high school scholars and some transfer students as well. That $20, and you're able to not just be in an 8-block radius, but be able to expand, speaks volumes.
Come on, 8-block radius. And the fact, I love the idea because, again, I remember remember when we were applying to college, right? And so, an application fee at the time might have been $25, $30 a hit.
But it adds up. $20, $30 a hit.
And you talk about a tremendous savings to a family, for a family or a student that may be from, I don't know everyone's financial situation, but not everyone has that kind of dollars. And so to be able to provide this type of resource, and many times people are also able to, if a student doesn't have it, you can actually pay it in advance for a student.
Right. I know we do a campaign where we pay it forward, like if we go into the community and we're speaking at schools. And I know most of the demographics here of the schools. We'll tell the seniors up front, look, you sign up for this, we will pay it forward for you. And that's just something we do, and they do it.
Listen, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk a little bit more about the Common Black College application, the resource, and even talk about more about the book, how you can find it, how you can get a copy of it, because I do have the copy.
You get everything.
I know, right? So we'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this.
It's that time again. HBCU homecomings and classics are fastly approaching. Have you booked your room yet? Well, the wait is over. Book your room today for homecoming celebrations or your favorite sports classics. For more information, go to HBCUHotels.com. That's HBCUHotels.com. See you at homecoming and for your favorite classic.
Looking for inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ? Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Listen, you already know that the HBCU experience is like no other college experience. And as a matter of fact, it is an experience that you will remember for the rest of your life. Now, not only should you be able to remember the time, you should also be able to represent the memory with a life on the yard apparel. Now, these shirts allow you to bring a little bit of nostalgia back by allowing you to wear the memories of being on the yard, especially from some of those landmarks that no longer exist. This is my freshman dorm right here. Now, right now, you can represent those memories in your dorm life and support the HBCU Alumni Care campaign with your purchase. It's really easy. Just go to www.lotyyapparel.com and search for your HBCU and dorm. Use the promo code HBCU Live, and $2 for each purchase will support the campaign. Now, if you don't see your school or your dorm, just drop your company a message. Use the Contact Us tab, and they will work on supporting your request. So what are you waiting for? Purchase a shirt, support the campaign, and represent those memories with light on the yard apparel. Your HBCU experience. And don't forget to use the promo code HBCU Live.
And then up. And then.
And then I thought about my grandmother, who every Friday sent me a $10 money order. Every Friday. My grandmother was a domestic. She was a maid. But she saw fit to send her grandson, who was the first in the family to go to college, to be sure that she did all she could to secure my success. So you have to understand, to get that money order, my grandmother did not have a car. She lived 15 to 20 minutes from where she lived. From where she worked. She made less than $100 a week, I'm sure. She probably had to catch 3 buses to get that money order to send to her grandson at Virginia State. This is hallowed ground to me. This is sacred to me. That's why I'm nervous. I owe you. I have an obligation to you. I cannot stand here and arbitrarily pontificate about some subject. I owe you. You are a part of my DNA. I am you. You are me. Understand that, people.
Now he talks about that. Now, that was powerful.
That was, yeah.
He talked about the love and the just the reaching back and helping another generation of young people to be able to excel and to make it through. Because of our families, many of our families had to sacrifice a lot.
Very true. And I felt that all through. I was like, oh God,
Oh yeah. So I think that was a couple of years ago when he was he spoke at convocation at his alma mater, Virginia State University.
Wow.
Yes.
That was touching.
So speaking of the reach, let's talk real quick about the Common Black College application. One application, now it goes to 67 HBCUs. Now, I'm quite sure if anybody watching, you can zoom in. We're going to drop the link in the description of the show. So if you're listening to us on our podcast stations or you're watching us on all of our social media pages, again, you can go and you can get the link. It's the Common Black College app, commonblackcollegeapp.com. And you can see all the schools listed right here on the screen. Just one fee, $20. One application fee, 67 schools, unlimited possibilities for a student to be able to gain access. And again, you can learn all about this. Again, his new book is out now called The Man Behind the Common Black College Application. You can find this book currently on Amazon. You just go to Amazon.com. You can just look it up. Just look up Robert Mason, Common Black College Application. You will find the book. It's only it's an easy read. Monique, it's an easy read. It's 150 pages, give or take. Easy read, $10.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Right.
I was thinking it would be, a little bit more, but that's not bad at all. I might get me one today because I do use that for my scholars, and we have been not only successful as far as them getting accepted, but I would say we've been consistent at getting them scholarships.
Oh my God, the scholarship offers.
Mm-hmm.
When you see some of these students who are getting thousands and thousands of dollars and you're getting accepted to so many HBCUs, usually it's because of the Common Black College application.
That part.
So listen, so we're gonna take a quick moment and we're gonna go talk to Robert again about him and Dr. Stacy J. Johnson, who helped him co-write the book.
Oh wow.
Because there was some back and forth. There was some bobbing and weaving, some ups and downs, especially with, again, I'm going to go back, Robert is so full of himself and I love it. He's all like, I want my picture on the front cover with this t-shirt on. And she's like, no, Robert, you should probably put the suit on. Like, no, we can put the suit on the back, because, if anybody ever worked with Robert Mason, That's Robert. He gonna say what he gotta say, and that's it. What it is. And it took me forever. I'm the one. To be honest with you, I'm the guy who convinced him to drop his fee to $20.
Wow.
Because it was $35. I said, Robert, for your 20th anniversary, you should drop it to $20 just for a limited time only. And
Even
after
if he
that,
did, that's good though. He does
kept it 20.
Giving Tuesday is coming up. So Giving Tuesday, we usually use that to buy, that helps us keep the funding to get those applications for our scholars.
Awesome. So let's go check out this conversation he talked about Stacy.
Something said to me, we need to make this happen. So I sent her the edits. She made the corrections. And again, I was still trying to be, I'm like, she's like, well, Rob, it's going to cost you this amount. Because Stacy's very professional. Everything's highbrow, high-end, well done. If you look at her website, Stacy J, everything. I'm like, you know what? I don't need the best. I just need to get it done. I'm not necessarily overly concerned about how great it is. But, we made a good team. So after trying to have some other people proof the book, I finally conceded and said, okay, Stacy, let's use your editor. And we did. And, at that point, we were almost done, and the only debate, for lack of a better word, that we had was, what are we going to do with the cover? And I'm like, Stacy, there's no way in hell I'm putting anything on that cover other than me with a Get Educated t-shirt on. And Stacy was like, oh, no, Rob, you cannot. You cannot go on with a t-shirt. And I'm like, well, I am. And Stacy has learned, once I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. So we did agree that I would have a suit on the back of the book. So that's kind of how that came to fruition. But, to think that, and we made it happen. And the book was launched 3 days ago. It's been a great success. It's even #1 in a particular genre. I think it's education, administration, or something. So I'm excited, and I'm more excited about the process. I don't care, because you're not going to make a lot of money off of $9 a book. I think after Stacy gets her money and Amazon gets theirs, I might get $1. But that's not. It's taking something from concept to fruition. That was the biggest part of this for me. But then seeing that book and putting your story out there, it's scary. It's scary.
Wow. Now, for those who are preparing to write a book,
very true.
I look at you. I don't look at me. I'm gonna look at you.
I can relate to what he said. And a lot of people don't know. Well, I have 4 books. I have the 3 children's books, and then I have the newest one, which is the affirmation book for women of color CEOs.
Yes.
It's a process.
It's a process.
It's a process. And if you're not willing to take some losses, then you won't be able to succeed.
Come on, that's part of the progress. That ain't a loss, that's a learn. I told you about that. But anyway, we ain't gonna preach on that right now. Listen, we're right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this. Hey everyone, let me tell you about exclusively HBCU. They are more than your typical subscription box service. Their mission is to highlight and collaborate with other HBCU alums and entrepreneurs while providing opportunities and scholarships to current and future HBCU scholars. And did I mention they have a really great product line like this, and this, and even this. The company's aim is to bring awareness to HBCU's rich history and showcase why our alma mater is still relevant and essential today. Now, they want to continue their support by donating 10% of each sale to the United Negro College Fund by using the promo code UNCF at checkout. So go check out their website at www.exclusivelyyhbcu.com and grab you something nice for yourself or that HBCU student of yours. Better yet, sign up for the quarterly subscription box and use promo code UNCF at the checkout. And by the way, tell them that your Uncle Anthony sent you.
For more than 75 years, UNCF, the United Negro College Fund, has worked to combat deep-rooted obstacles to higher educational access, achievement, and career success, annually providing financial and educational support to our 37-member historically black colleges and universities. Please give what you can. UNCF, our HBCUs, and our students appreciate you and your donation, no matter how big or small. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Did you know you can apply to over 50 HBCUs for only $20? You can with the Common Black College application. My name is Robert Mason. I'm the founder of the CBCA. Over 250,000 students have completed the application and received multiple acceptance letters, financial aid packages, and scholarship offers. So visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to pay only $20 to apply now. And don't forget to order your copy of the book, Get Educated, The Man Behind the Common Black College Application. Thank you, and get educated.
My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours.
Hey everyone, here's another Inspire Me moment in 60 seconds. And today's thought is, whatever it is you're seeking won't come in the form you're expecting. If I can keep it real, let me say, ain't this the truth? It's when you least expect it, the very thing that you are hoping for, striving for, and even praying for will come to pass. And listen, don't be surprised when it reveals itself. It may not be in the form or fashion that you desire, but it will manifest itself to what you really need. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Remember to do all the things on social media and share this message with someone else. And go out and make today absolutely amazing. As always, thank you for doing all the social media things such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload.
Hey you, have you been applying to HBCUs or you've been applying to multiple HBCUs but you're not sure which one yet? Well, here's a game changer for you. If you apply by using the Common Black College application, your application will go out to 65 HBCUs, including Claflin University, Fisk University, and Dillard University, and more. That's right, I said it. One application, 65 HBCUs. Okay, let me break this down for you step by step. First, the Common Black College application has been around for 20 years, so it's legit. Secondly, it only costs $20 to get your application to 65 HBCUs. Third, if you're having trouble getting the $20 for your application, reach out to a school administrator or guidance counselor and they can assist you with those funds. Lastly, using the Common Black College application is going to save you a ton of time because you're sending in one application for 65 HBCUs. Now you may be wondering, well, what do I need to apply because I'm interested? Honestly, it's pretty simple. Here's what you need. You'll need some personal information such as your first, middle, and last name, your official transcript, your most updated GPA, your top extracurricular activities, and lastly, your top 4 HBCUs. Some schools do not require you to submit your SAT or ACT testing scores. These tests may be optional to submit at some schools while other schools may require it. We highly recommend that you go check in with your prospective university for those requirements. Furthermore, they may ask you to submit recommendation letters, testing scores, and other important information. Your application may not be considered if it's incomplete, meaning you did not submit all of the required documents, so take your time and get everything in nice and easy. Your high school guidance counselors or an administrator can access your official transcript. You cannot do this step, but make sure you get it done in advance so that you can have it for your application. This sounds great, right? But how expensive is it? It's only $20, right? $20, less than what you're spending for Forever 21 or a pair of shoes in the mall. Now that I've got your attention, the leading question is, how do I apply? college-bound high school seniors and transfer college students are able to use the Common Black College application. If you already have college credits while applying for the Common Black College application, make sure you mention that important information. Now you're wondering, well, how much time would this take? Besides getting your guidance counselor to upload your official transcript and sending schools any additional required materials, it should only take about 10 minutes of your time. 10 minutes, right? That's pretty easy. Woosah! Now the hard part is over. Once you've submitted your application, you can sit back, relax, and wait. Although your come back at a different time, so be patient waiting on your prospective school. But be sure to check your Common Black College application dashboard and your email weekly for updates that are coming to you. This is Alexis Lynn with Get Schooled. Be sure to send in those applications on the Common Black College app.
Thank you, Alexis, for sharing that. Again, that's a very easy way. I love how she broke that down. So for anybody, any guidance counselor, any parent, any educator wants to share with their students, again, for more information about how to get a copy of the book, go to commonblackcollegeapp.com. It's that simple. You can get the application, be able to get the book. It's only like $9.99. On Amazon, you get it like in 2 days. I got mine in like 2 days.
Not bad.
All right, so Monique, what you got before we get up out of here?
I guess my big takeaway from today is one, get schooled. Two, I got two big takeaways. I like what he said about the process. So even though, and y'all know my favorite quote is delayed, not denied.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say trust the process. In due season, you will see your rewards.
Come on, due season. Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
Oh, ain't that what the songwriter said? Payday is coming after a while. Oh, that'll preach right there.
Big facts. Like, where's the line?
Ladies and gentlemen, again, for more information on what we do, how we do, when we do, go to my website at aharrisbrown.com, and you can find out all of our podcast stations, all of our streaming channels, Daily Gospel Network, International, plus Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, all of the great things. If you want to get a shirt, if you want to get this shirt right here, because we believe that HBCUs are a better way. Again, you can go to my website and you can order you a shirt and we'll get it to you as soon as possible. Hey, Monique, it's been fun. We got to run, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for joining us for this special Hot Topics, and Robert Mason for sharing your gift, your joy, your energy, and this amazing resource for scholars. You know, he has helped over nearly 300,000 students across the country to access higher education. Hey, we got to go. We will see you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to another fabulous segment of the HBCU House Party with your host, Anthony Brown. Tune in next week for more fun, education, and inspiration as we spotlight historically Black universities and colleges all over the country. So, until next time, support an HBCU and help cultivate the wealth of talent these universities and colleges have to offer. You never know, the student you help could be the next one to change the world.
HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. The CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where the beat we compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours.